Good afternoon, Camden Station faculty, and welcome back. I hope that everyone had a wonderful, relaxing spring break, and even if you didn't have a view like this, I hope you still had a wonderful time and are happy to be back for the last push through the end of the year. I've been asked to talk to you today about Octi and what my big takeaway was from Octi. And while the app I'm going to show you today wasn't one that I necessarily learned at Octi, I did gain the knowledge of how to use the app from the cadre I had at Octi, so it was a very valuable experience. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the green screen app that, like I said, I didn't learn about at Octi, but I certainly was able to experience similar things like this at Octi, which allowed me to open my thinking and search out different opportunities to use technology in the classroom. And this is one that caught my eye. It's a green screen by Do Inc., and you can see it's a paid app. We did get a few of these put on the iPad card. I think we have 12 licenses. So this is something you could use in your classroom, and it is pretty user-friendly. Your students definitely could master this, as could you. So what is this app exactly, and what does it do? You're probably familiar with the green screen. They are most known for use of weather reports, but your kids can create all sorts of scenarios while using a green screen. They'll have to choose a background image from their camera roll, which will involve some internet searching and saving, so you need to be able to feel comfortable discussing that, and it's also a good opportunity to talk about copyright and citing sources and things like that, so you could incorporate that into your lessons. I used a simple green screen created from just our bulletin board paper, and that was successful enough to sort of get used to using the green screen. When I show you my videos that I created with third grade, you'll see that it wasn't perfect, but it was fine, and it's definitely affordable. You can see on the screen I've shown you some other options. They range anywhere from about $300 to down to $22, and you probably could just go to a fabric store too to purchase some green cloth. It doesn't even have to be green, it just has to be a vibrant hue. So it might be something we consider if we decide to use it more regularly. Okay, so back to our green screen app. This little tutorial is actually included on the app. When you click on it, this is always shown in the upper corner. And this one that I'm showing you right now is from YouTube, and it does a really good job at describing how the app works. So I'm just going to show you a little bit so you get an idea of some of the features here.
Hi, you know what a green screen effect is, right? It's used in the movies to make it look like the actors have landed on an alien planet. And it's used in TV to make it look like your local news guy is standing in front of a weather map. With green screen by Do Inc., it's easy to make your own green screen videos. The app works by combining images from multiple sources into a single video. These images can come from a live video camera or from pre-recorded videos and pictures on your camera roll. This demo uses pre-recorded videos and pictures, but it's easy to set up your own green screen backdrop and use a live video camera too. You don't need a fancy setup to get good results. And here's how you do it. Choose a video or photo for the background. Then add the camera. Anything that's green in the camera image gets erased, so you can see whatever's in the background. If you want, you can change the transparent color to create lots of cool effects. And if you're wondering how we made the animations you're seeing, they are made using our Opera app, doing animation and drawing. You should check it out if you haven't already. Wow! When this demo ends, scroll around the timeline to see how it's put together. Tap the help button to get more detailed information. And have fun making your own green screen videos.
Okay, so you can see from that short YouTube tutorial that it's pretty easy to use, and I'm going to show you how we used it here at Camden Station. Alright, so when you get on the green screen app and tap past the introduction page, which I just showed you, you will find a screen that looks similar to this. You can see some different little things I was playing around with on my personal iPad. If you tap this plus sign here, that will take you to the production page and you can start a new project. This is your settings, and this is a little help filter if you need it, which is nice to have. I'm going to show you what I did the first time I was experimenting with it, and that was with the help of Eileen Meyer. Okay, so Eileen was kind enough to help volunteer as I experimented with this the first time. So we just set this up very roughly, you can tell. Excuse me. I just taped some green paper to the back of our newscast board, just have a green background, and it wasn't perfect. We learned a little bit doing that, but I'll show you. She just went ahead and
Did you hear Ohio State won their 8th national championship this year? They beat Oregon 42-20. It was awesome. Urban Meyer is the best coach in the country. And we are excited for next year with 3 possible quarterbacks all coming back again.
Wait, what string quarterback won that?
I don't remember. I think it was our third.
I think so.
Yeah.
Third string.
Yeah, and our third crushed everybody they played. We had a 59-0, and then we beat Alabama 42-35, and then we beat Oregon 42-20. It's going to be an awesome year next year. Who knows who our quarterback's going to be? But go Bucks.
O-H.
I-O.
Yeah, good times, good times. And Mr. Martin really enjoyed that video as well. So we took that little experiment, and then I had some footage from the Sugar Bowl when I went of the Ohio State band. So I thought I'm going to try to push those two together and see what we get. So the end result looked something like this. So when I took the video that I had from the Sugar Bowl and pushed it together with Eileen's video in front of the green screen, we ended up with this.
Did you hear Ohio State won their 8th national championship this year? They beat Oregon 42-20. It was awesome. Urban Meyer is the best coach in the country. And we are excited for next year with 3 possible quarterbacks all coming back again.
Wait, what string quarterback won that?
I don't remember. I think it was our third.
I think so.
Yeah.
Third string.
Yeah, and our third crushed everybody they played. We had a 59-0. And then we beat Alabama 42-35, and then we beat Oregon 42-20. It's going to be an awesome year next year. Who knows who our quarterback's going to be? But go Bucks.
O-H.
I-O.
Okay, I know I should have turned that off, but it just never gets old. Okay, so sorry. So anyway, you can see that's not perfect by any means. First of all, I must have had a Diet Coke or something because the camera is shaking all over the place, and it was just taped with my iPad. I didn't use the video camera. That was iPad taping. And then obviously the crease where the papers come together behind Eileen right around here, clearly those needed to be taped so that we had not that line where it's behind looks like the background is split. So learned a little bit from that one, and then we tried it with some students. So we knew we wanted to do this with, 3rd grade was open to experimenting when their wax museum was coming up, and that was the group that I targeted to use this app with initially. So I had a couple 3rd grade volunteers come in, and we tried it with some students. I said, just imagine that, you know, pick a setting, where do you think you want to be, and help your audience understand where you are with using your words, even though I know there's nothing behind you. And this is what they produced.
Isn't it beautiful, I know. It's beautiful. The sand and everything. Let's build a sand. Okay. Now for the
Okay, so that actually wasn't the one I wanted to show you. And we decided that that wasn't a good one because they were sort of making movements and things, and I didn't know that we could get video of someone making a sandcastle. So even though that was not the one I wanted to show you, I'm glad I ended up showing it to you because it, you know, obviously we all learn from our mistakes. The one I wanted to show you is this one. Let's try this again. This is the video that I shot before where the girls were just imagining a scene.
There's so many monkeys in this jungle. There's a leopard behind you.
Okay, so again, not perfect. We learned that when you hit the background, it's going to make a paper noise and things like that, but they did a nice job. So now I took that little sample and put it with a image that they had selected that matched what they were thinking. And this is their thinking. Again, you can see it's not perfect. You can see I didn't account for the bookshelves that would be showing, and it's a little wrinkly, but I'll show you how it turned out.
There's so many monkeys in this jungle.
All right, but you can tell the girls are definitely engaged, and I think you can see the learning extensions that could go along with that green screen activity. All right, in my next screencast, I'm going to show you how we used the green screen app by Do Ink to produce third grade wax museum biography films. As you all know, the third grade does their wax biography every winter, and it's great, but it only lasts the morning. And we thought maybe by incorporating the green screen app, we could capture that presentation and have it as an artifact to enjoy, even show next year's third grade, send home with the parents so they have some documentation of the activity that they do in third grade. So I will show you those coming up next.